Welcome to a new daily top AskReddit video. Today's topic:
what traits in a girl do you find attractive or impressive aside from her physical appearance? Guys, critical thinking skills are hot. I would adjust this to curiosity. Curious people who investigate, inquire and show genuine interest often use critical thinking as a byproduct. I actually say this impresses me in anyone. When managing people, if I have a curious employee who wants to know why something works the way it does, or wants to find the tool or technology to improve, they are always earmarked for career investment. In women, finding a curious person means that you will be with someone who will likely not bore you over the long haul, because curiosity as a personality trait means that she's the type of person to engage in things that are important, and that keeps that every day is the same creep that tends to infiltrate a relationship. Edit. Because I am being bombarded with, well, dumb people can be curious. I think those are missing my meaning. I mean more intellectually curious and less, what does this electrical socket taste like? Went on a date last week and the woman never took her phone out of her purse. Super hot. If she doesn't take her phone out of her purse, how is she supposed to show you 300 pictures of her cat? Print him out on paper and put them in a folder. Duh. Absolutely agree on this. When she just focuses on you and nothing else. For me, it wouldn't be about her focus on me. I would happy that she doesn't live in some online social fantasy and lives in the actual moment. In fact, it's hotter when I must work for her attention. Things like confidence, a good sense of humor, intelligence, all that is super important. But for me, the sexiest thing a woman can do is be calm, not calm as in quiet. As in calm when shit goes sideways or something unexpected happens. Having someone who is reliable and stable as a partner is so crucial in life. Calm when shit goes sideways. I didn't realize how attractive that sounds until I read it. To not have to burn calories on dealing with my partner and the situation. So hot right now. It's probably one of the best pieces of advice I ever got from my father. He explained that when every possible thing is going wrong, the last thing you want is a partner that makes it even harder by panicking, getting angry, making things worse. Plus that tenacity, toughness, resilience, it's just fucking sexy. Don't get me wrong, I love to take care of a lady as much as the next guy. But when a girl just buckles down and solves a problem in a cool and collected manner, instant spiritual and physical boner. Honestly, my girlfriend of 5 years and I are splitting up. There are going to be a lot of things I miss, and a lot of things I don't miss. But the number one fear I have is going back to being with people who can't be a teammate. My ex is a fantastic teammate. Being with someone who can tackle things with you, and not someone who you have to carry through the barrage of life, is one of the best feelings in the world. Intelligence. Good looks only go so far when you realize she doesn't even know basic life skills. If they can't have an interesting conversation, then why would you want to spend years with that person? I understand if you are looking for a short-term physical encounter. However, if you are looking for a long-term relationship, the ability to communicate is paramount. 100% agree. The girl I dated before my wife was hot. Like, smoking hot. Her hobbies were basically working out and eating like a rabbit. Hands down the most physically attractive girl I had ever dated. But that was it. Nothing more. She never had anything interesting to say. Never had an opinion on anything. Never laughed at jokes or funny movies. She was just void of personality and took no pleasure in the joys of life. I eventually had to break it off. My wife, on the other hand, is the polar opposite. Not physically, she's beautiful, but she is a normal human. She's the funniest person I know. She knows what is going on in the world and is driven to make it a better place, and most importantly, she has always been extremely supportive of me and the one person that I know I can talk about anything with. It's like having a best friend that I get to play naked games with. If we can't talk about the political and economic state of the world right now, then I don't want it. Look of triumph, man gesturing no. Not exclusive to girls, but having a hobby, interest that they are very knowledgeable, passionate with. Even if it's something super benign like painting nails or baseball. I just love people who can ramble on about their interest, especially if I'm not into it. It's like peeking into another world. Knew a girl that was into knitting, but not just like, knew how to cross stitch. Full on had a setup where she would turn wool into yarn and even had a favorite small sheep farm she would order from exclusively. Was interesting as hell to me. Damn, that's really cool. The niche supplier is the selling point for me. Accountability. If she can openly admit when she's wrong or that she fucked up, that's attractive as it shows maturity and ability to judge yourself impartially, and it means you are less likely to repeat the mistake. This also means what you feel for her is not only love, it's respect, which is just as important. Wow, this is fantastic. I have dated girls in the past who could never just say, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I get that it's hard sometimes, but it's relieving to admit wrongdoing and ask for forgiveness. But when you obsessively chase not having done wrong in the first place, it's actually a tax on both parties. My ex once told me that every fight in our relationship ever was my fault. Really? Every fight? For 6 years? Kinda dawned on me why we fought so often. Live and learn.